Cagnit Corporation, maintaining our creativity and innovation beyond expectation.
I'm Madeline Garcia. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Cagnit. I'm Vivian Aviles, the Director of Human Resources of Cagnit.
Ms. Flor Carballo, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer.
Hello, my name is Guillermo Hernandez, and I am Chief Operating Officer for Cagnit Corporation.
Hello, my name is Kim Doo-young. I'm Chief Financial Officer of Cagnit Corporation.
Hello, I'm Jin Liu. I'm the second Chief Financial Officer of Cagnit.
Cagnit Corporation is a brand new company that provides customers with the best products in both of our plants at Merica and Serrano. Our company has a well-trained team that has the ability and capacity to improve and develop the market in a fair and competitively way. Mission statement here at Cagnit is Cagnit Corporation, we try to maintain our creativity and innovation beyond expectation by being ahead of our competitors. Before doing any movement in our company, we take the customer's consideration in play. The fulfilling of the customer's orders with our latest equipment guarantees customer satisfaction. Our achievements have come from all our company. We have created a creative environment for our employees where their creativity has put us in the lead for new products revolutionizing our industry. This method has been successful in terms of growth and satisfaction.
For our objectives, we have our initial goals and actual performance. So from the 2-year plan, we have on the left what we hoped to get for years 5 and 6 on our return on assets, return on equity, market share, stock price, unit production costs, and finally our total net income. So as you can see, we have years 5 and 6. And on the right side, we also have years 5 and 6 of our actual percentages for return on asset, return on equity, market share, stock price, unit production costs, and total net income. So for year 5, return on asset was a little less than what we expected. And for year 6, it was nearly 8% or more than less than what we expected. For our return on equity, it was fairly close. We had 13.12 for our goal, and we received a 13.21% for year 5. For year 6, we expected to have a return on equity of 19.52%, and we actually received 13.62%. Now, our market share was probably the closest out of all our actual performances, and so our market share was 19.57 for year 5 for our goal, and we actually had a market share of a little higher than that of 19.98%. For year 6, we had a market share of 19.58, and also for the actual amount, it was 19.65%. So now for our stock price for year 5, our stock price goal was $2.50. However, our actual stock price came to be at $1.25. For year 6, our goal was our stock price to be at $3.25, but we ended up with $1.30 for year 6. Now, our unit production cost was fairly close to what we expected it to be. For year 5 was $5.27, and for our actual amount was $5.44. Our unit production cost was $5.20 for year 6, and our actual amount was $5.08. Finally, our net income was far below than we expected. For our net income of year 5, it was $3,234,000. However, our actual net income was $1,705,000, which is probably almost half of what we expected it. For year 6, for our goal of our net income, it was $3,375,000. Again, our actual net income was $1,728,000. So again, these are our initial goals versus our actual performance. On the following slide of our industry analysis, we will go ahead and go more into detail about why our differences between our goals and actual performance are the way they turned out to be. So we will go more into detail about that.
Cagnet Corporation had different strategies that we could choose. However, we decided that we wanted to start with a high cost and quality product for years 3 and 4. Then eventually in years 5 and 6, we wanted to change the strategy up a bit, so we changed the strategy to the high quality products at a very low margin with an affordable price. This strategy is very similar to Walmart, which has been a very successful corporation. We decided to expand internationally and to stay competitive with these quality prices.
Group decision-making process. We would meet every week to discuss decision, usually every Wednesday night after class, and sometimes would discuss decision online. The objective for each meeting was to make business game decision for our company. Sometimes we would discuss our sales forecast and group assignment. The first 2 major problems was that we did not really understand game menu very well. For example, we knew that it would take time to build new plans overseas, but we did not realize that we also needed to build new lines after we had a new plan. Therefore, we missed 1 quarter to expand our industry line. The second problem in our group was that there were too many differences between our sales forecast and the actual sales. For example, at the first quarter of year 4, we completed the sales forecast table, and it showed that each area needed more than 200 goods, but we actually did not even sell 150 products at the end of year 3 for each area. The serious issue was that our sales and net income were far lower than other companies in year 5 and year 6. We tried to lower our product price and put more money in advertising. In a short term, we sold more goods, but it didn't help too much and make us more losses. Class, I understand how important for a company to make decisions. A good company needs to consider a lot of factors such as future sales, investment, advertising, price, employees, R&D, and so on. Every link is indispensable, and this game teaches me a lot about how to balance price and cost. The communication between our team members is also very important. Everyone has their own thoughts, and how to choose the best one and how to convince others to believe my idea is right is also an important skill. Income statement in year 6, our net sales to customers were increased by 6.7%. That was higher than what we expected. The increase in actual sales was due to improvements of models, feature, and quality of our product. Our cost of goods sold was 40.05% lower than we estimated. We have higher cost of production in the American one, but the second place in Sereno greatly helped us to manufacture the products for the American at a very low cost. Our gross profit was 8.2% less than we expected. It was because our actual sales was less than $11,617 that we predicted for the year. The total operating expense was 30.03%. Under the competitive environment, we had to increase our operating expense by 30% in order to keep us in a better position to sell our products. Our operating profit was lower by 48.03% than our estimate due to the increase in cost of various business areas such as labor cost, raw material, and the production plan expansion. This cost made our company difficult to keep expense at a low amount. For our cash flow, we did 2 things. One thing is that we paid $605,000 at 500,000 shares to bought by our stocks. And another thing is that we paid $1 million every quarter to Safe Cities to increase our interest.
Financial statements continuation. Since Jin already mentioned about the financial statement, I'm going to discuss about the balance sheet. The first one I would like to introduce you is the inventory, which was 85% lower than the forecast. This is due to our relatively small number of production in every quarters. The second one is the total asset, which was 9.8% lower than what we anticipated. It is because we spent more cash during the year and a small amount of inventory caused lower total asset. The third one is the accounts payable, which was 251% higher than what we forecast. It is due to we did not have enough cash to pay our suppliers and transportation fees. The fourth one is the current liabilities, which were 81%. This is due to bonds outstanding and accounts payable. The last one is the total equity, which was 26% lower than what we estimated. It is because we are able to reduce our equity through buyback of stocks.
When it comes to future strategies, first we have to focus on beating the competition by making prices affordable and keeping shareholders satisfied. Next, we'll lead and develop upcoming employees to make sure they are up to par with the market's latest products. Next, keep increasing ROE, stock prices, and net income to keep CACNet profitable. Next, reach different parts of the market where we are not strong and inform them about our product. Following, keep cost and labor hours up to par with demand so we don't overflow and go over budget.
Appearance of report. Summary. We have learned many valuable lessons during the Business 4970 capstone class. We realized that a healthy net income is the most important factor to achieve our company goal. If we have an unhealthy net income, it will have a negative impact to our return on asset and return on equity. During the game, we invest heavily in expanding our manufacturing plant and research and development, which led our expenses higher than our net income. If we have another opportunity to play the game again, we would like to do more research on the consumer demand and market position. In addition, we also realized that the numbers of salespeople and advertisement could have an impact on our sales and company's reputation too. During the game, we decided to increase our R&D expense and expand our manufacturing plant while reduce the advertisement expense and maintain the numbers of salespeople. If we have another opportunity to play the game again, we will have invest on staff training to increase employee efficiency and provide a better quality customer service.